one. Fx is a function.
Yes.
Function of x. Now what is your x? X is your number. Different numbers. So like on your y-axis, y and x. Okay, I need a pen.
I have a pen. See my pen. It's a nice pen.
So what is your fx? Generally, हमें क्या होता है ना? There is a any function. For example, your temperature is a function of your heat. So if you give more heat to your water, the temperature of the water will increase, right? Are you understanding?
Perfect.
Yeah. So when I give heat to my water, the temperature of the water increases.
Like age is a function of growth.
Yeah, age is a function of growth.
So
my temperature is a function of heat.
Yeah.
So I define my temperature as a general function f, which is a function of my heat, which is my x. So example of x is heat and example of f is temperature. So if my x changes, my f changes. So my heat changes, my temperature changes. Okay, so this is the basic definition of a function. And I write it in this form.
Do you teach like this in college? The students are lucky.
No, I don't teach like this in college. It's a very small time. As teacher, you have to teach more.
Yeah.
And students are not very enthusiastic.
I understand. Yeah.
So you call it as function of x.
Yes.
So temperature is a function of heat.
Yes.
Now what differentiability in this chapter, what you are going to study? You are going to study how this temperature changes with respect to heat. So if my temperature is f and heat is x, I will do this df by dx. तो जो भी f रहेगा, whatever f is changed with respect to what, I write it in the denominator. I will get some number. I will get some value or some curve, x square plus 2 or something, whatever, which tells me that when I plot my f on y-axis and x on x-axis, according to this value, here there will be changing. So if I differentiate my temperature with respect to my heat, suppose I get a linear function, x plus 2. Now if I plot my x plus 2 will be a straight line. So what it says me that when temperature is plotted against heat, I get a straight line. This is your curve on the graph. This is the answer on the graph. So this is my x plus 2, which says कि जैसे जैसे मैं heat increase करूँगी वैसे वैसे मेरा temperature increase होगा. See, for this point I have this temperature. If further I increase the heat, further my temperature increase. So this line tells me how to increase heat and how the temperature increases with respect to it. So when I reach here, I extend my line where it cuts on this axis. It cuts here.
Just
So
want to
my
ask you,
temperature is
Parita, you have your visiting cards?
no.
You know what, because while Xeroxing, printing this out, I just met a lady doing BSc IT somewhere, and she was saying the teachers are all bad and she wishes that she could go have some nice teacher, So
BSc IT, but I'm not in the IT field, so I don't teach IT.
No, the maths in that also you wouldn't.
BSc IT maths.
Only the maths. So she was saying
You
you're
can
horrible
forward
and
my number to her.
okay.
Because I don't have visiting cards. I'm not yet
Card will get a very cheap price on www.vistaprint.com. I myself have printed, got a printer, and they'll deliver it to you also. Just for 100 cards, 150 or something. I'll show you the cards. Vistaprint.com. You can make design everything.
Okay. And by the time you want to forward it, then I will forward my number. Tell that person to take the
I had just forgotten about that.
Yeah. Okay. So you understood it?
Yeah.
No. Fine.
Yeah.
You understood this?
Yeah.
So basically this answer D temperature by D heat
Yes.
tells me how my temperature varies when I varies my heat.
Correct.
Suppose I get this curve. This curve is constant here and it increases. It tells me what? This is again my heat, this is again my temperature. It tells me what? That when I increase my heat
Yes.
up till some point of heat, suppose 5 is the value of heat, my temperature will keep increasing. But after 5, I see no matter how much I increase my heat, my temperature will remain constant at this value. So basically this thing, that how your temperature and heat changes with respect to each other, is given by your differentiation. That's why you differentiate your temperature with your heat.
So then this x plus 2 up till 5 will be x plus 2 and after
Now
5?
it will be a curve. Now it will be a
Curve.
x square plus 2 will be this some curve. Curve is always having higher powers.
Okay.
A straight line always has some linear power.
Okay, so then the equation will change after some time.
Yeah. And if you write it combinedly, at some point you will see that You can even mingle two equations and write it in one equation, but that I don't know how to do that. But if you break, you can write two different equations as well. Okay. So basically, this is what you are going to do in this chapter. Again,
but can you just tell me what is this graph about?
that I'll share. This is a very basic example.
Fine.
Okay. Always remember, you
Yes.
differentiate
You
your
don't need
temperature
Yes.
with respect to your heat.
Yes.
You cannot differentiate your heat with respect to temperature.
Why not?
Why? Because if I change my temperature, will my heat change?
No.
No. Only by changing the heat I can change the temperature. I cannot do the reverse.
Correct.
Similarly,
Yeah.
if I have x,
Yeah.
then I have to differentiate fx with respect to x. So if my value of x changes, then only my fx will change. I cannot do like this. I cannot do df by dfx. I will not get any value because by changing the whole quantity f, I cannot change x.
Yeah.
Now what is this in the general form?
Yeah.
It is some x plus 2x plus 3x plus whatever.
Yeah.
So here, अभी जो ये this is what? This is my temperature, right?
Yes.
Fx. So I write my temperature
Yes.
in terms of my functions of heat. What is my heat? My heat is x. So here if I change my value of x, my fx changes. If I change complete value as 5, do I know what is my x value? No. But if I keep my x, what I mean is
Yes.
1 plus 2x plus 3.
Yeah.
If I change my fx from, if my fx is 0, do I know what is the value of x? No, I don't know. I cannot find. I can find out, but I cannot say directly that how it will change. I find out some value of x is this. Okay, fine. But what if I change my fx from 0 to 5? Again, I have to find a value of x. I don't know how it changes exactly. I just know the values. But if I keep my x 0, I will get a value of fx. If I keep my x 5, I will again get a value of fx. But I can also know how from 0 to 5 my x changes.
But I just
my
want to ask you
fx.
something, Parita.
And that is curved.
I just want to ask you something. What's the difference between f? What is? See, fx is the function of x, na? Function of x means what exactly?
Function of x means-
I understand. Function of if
So
x is heat, then function of x is temperature. Okay.
So fx is something which changes when you change your x. If
Uh-huh.
I write like this, f of 5, it means what? This function will change when I change my y. Now here, if I have x plus 2y as my f of 5 का value ये है. What this change, that no matter whether I change my x value or not, only when my y value is changed, this will change. Why? Because it is a function of only y. For example, my
Okay, so
temperature,
here the-
for example,
Okay,
my
okay.
temperature is a function of heat, and I have put boiling water. उसका मैं heat change कर सकती हूँ and volume change कर सकती हूँ. But changing the volume, will it affect temperature? It won't affect. So because my temperature is only function of heat, only by changing the heat of the water, my temperature will change. No matter how much water I keep adding.
So here the y would be heat.
Here the y will be heat. Yeah.
Okay. So function of heat. F function. Okay, I'll just write it. Okay, so if I write, sorry, if I write f.
Okay, it's not
No,
working.
it's okay. I'll take this one. No problem. I'll take this one.
That's okay.
Okay. So I'll write f heat. Yeah. F heat d upon d of
No, heat does not change. What changes is temperature.
okay. So d.
Because of heat, temperature changes. So
Okay.
you can differentiate temperature with respect
So
to
function. Okay. So function temperature.
heat.
Function temperature.
No, function of heat.
Okay. So function is heat. Yeah.
Then what is the function? Function is the temperature of what? Of heat. So this is my f. This is my x.
Okay. So function of heat is temperature.
Yeah.
Okay. So d temperature upon d heat.
Yep.
Yeah. So so how is this f heat related to this? Means where would I put this f heat here in this?
Yeah. df of heat is equal to df of heat is equal to d of heat. It means what? Here f is my actually temperature.
Okay.
So I can write like this also, d temperature,
Yeah.
which is a function of heat. I
Yeah.
differentiate with here d of heat, because heat changes my temperature. This is a conventional form. You also write. You cannot just write temperature. You have to write it is based on what, and then you write
understanding.
differential. So I write d of f of heat and d of heat means what? My this function f, whatever it is, temperature or something else.
Now
it's a
I'm
function of
understanding.
okay.
I wanted to see how this f is related to this d.
So
because
that's
in
what I
this,
said, you
because in
initially-
this book na, no, because in this book na, it doesn't say f at all.
Okay.
Okay, it's all d d d, and here it is all f f f f x f x f x.
So d, no. This is your f only. This
Yeah,
is
I
your
understood.
x.
I didn't know how it was.
Then when you differentiate to know how it changes, that time you write d to both numerator and denominator.
Pardon me.
See, you asked me this f of here. This is what my temperature. This is a function of heat, and this is heat.
Yeah.
Why I write dd when I need to know that how it changes?
Yes.
When I have to simply say that my temperature is a function of heat, I simply say my f is a function of x.
Correct.
But now somebody asks how f changes with respect to x, then I will show like
derive
this.
the
That d of fx is d of fx. So this is the mathematical format to write the change of fx with respect to x.
Yes. And
So for
fx
that
and fx could be y. Fx could be
f
written
of
as y.
f5. It can be written as y also.
Fx
And when
could
you
be.
have f of y, it can be written as x also.
Yes.
So this is the basic
Yes.
format.
So when fx is equal to y, then we can write dy upon dx.
Yeah, exactly.
Now I
Yes.
got it.
So d is only when you differentiate, when you have to show that how it changes.
Yes.
Otherwise, you can
And
say
what do you call this dx? You call it differential of x or something?
d by dx of fx. You call it as d by dx of fx.
Okay.
That means differentiating fx with respect to x.
Okay.
But you write it?
No. Yeah. Why don't I write it? Good idea.
Oh God, I will so write it.
No, it's fantastic.
df by dx.
Yeah.
You call it as it is differentiation of
Yeah.
fx with respect to x, and you call it as d by dx of fx.
Here you're not written fx. Sorry.
So now we are used to, so we skip everything. Like short. Okay.
Differentiation of fx with or you can write differentiation of y with respect to x.
Yeah.
And it's called d by dx of
fx
Oh,
of
wow,
d by
great.
dx of
Okay, then I
y.
want to ask you, what is this f? What is this f dash x where you written?
This is also known as f dash of x. Even shorter form. This put a dash means d by dx. If I differentiate this whole quantity again with respect to x, then I write it double dash x.
Differentiation of differentiation.
Differentiation of differentiation. Right? You have to study this. I think triple x, triple dash x. Now what it means, you want to know that? You don't have time to
Yeah,
do
no,
this.
I need to know it. Yeah.
So
First of all, this what is this f dash x means dfx.
first order differentiation. This is first order. You will see this.
See, I didn't know this.
This is second order. In book they will write like this: first order, second order, then third order. Okay. Now basically,
You don't teach on Skype, no?
I can teach. I mean, I'm not a professional.
No, I would like personal teaching, but I'm just saying.
So if there's an inquiry, I will.
Matlab, you have the
But
Skype
then-
camera and all that.
Yeah, but then still it won't be that good. Like personal teaching is always.
But
better.
what is the personal, like really far away in another state, for example?
I don't think I'll get an inquiry like that.
Why from Goa? There are so many people who are offering Skype from Delhi and all.
Okay, fine. Then
Yeah.
no, I'm not enrolled like that. Okay. Anyways, you want to know what it means? I told you about first derivative, first order, how it means. This all things are about first derivative.
So
Now
now
how
how
is
is that? It means differentiation.
First order. Two dash means two times
Yeah, but so how do you call this? F dash x, you call it as differentiation.
f dash x. When you
Okay.
write like this, you call it d by dx.
Okay, which means differentiation of
Mummy ventilator.
exhaust fan.
Yeah.
Okay,
Exhaust fan पर आप
this means
मानो बंद कर दे.
this means differentiation of fx with respect to x.
Correct. In the short, we can call it as f dash of x.
Okay, and here it means
F double dash.
it means differentiation of fx with respect to x. Yeah. How much to complicate things?
Okay.
Yeah.
Now tell me,
Yeah.
you want to understand what is this?
Yeah,
Do we
yeah.
have time?
Yeah, I have time. I have only 1 hour, but I think there is time. Yeah.
Now, see, this is your f of x. This is your x. Right? This was my temperature. This was my heat. right?
Yes.
Now I will have got some curve, x plus of 2.
You're getting a line.
Line or
Line
whatever.
would be just x. If it's a curve, it will be
A
x
general
square.
curve. I will say a general. For generality, I'll say it is a curve.
Okay.
I get.
Okay.
Now, this curve, see, it changes. First it is like this, then it is like this. Its nature changes. Now to know this curve, when I differentiate first time, I only get this curve. But now I want to know whether this curve is like this, like this, like this, like this. आगे जाने पे क्या होगा? To know that, I differentiate this curve, which is my df by dx. I got my this curve by df by dx, right? First thing, I got this curve. Now to know how it changes further, when I go further, I increase here, then what? Will it go like this? Will it go like this? Will it stop? Will it become constant? To know that, I do it second differentiation. So now when I differentiate this whole thing again, I know how my curve changes with respect to x.
Oh.
So I have this curve here.
Oh, so it's a
I know
different-
only my curve till
So
this
now
point
it's
of
the
x.
differentiation of the curve.
Let me complete first.
Sorry.
That's okay. Don't be sorry.
Yeah.
I know my curve only at this point.
Yes.
I want to know what is at this point.
Yes.
It can be like this, it can be straight line. How to know that? So this is my curve.
Yes.
This is equal to slope.
Yes.
It is actually not this curve, it is the value slope of that curve.
Yes.
कर्व को हम लोग नंबर में नहीं लिख सकते. कर्व का स्लोप जो होता है ना वो एक नंबर होता है, उसको हम ऐसे लिख सकते हैं. So when I say curve, it means slope of the curve.
Okay.
So this first differentiation gives me the slope of the curve.
Yes.
But I want to know whether the slope is same here. Is it again like this, or is it constant or decreasing? So I differentiate to get what is here. I differentiate again this whole slope of the curve with respect to x. So I know now how this whole quantity changes when I change my x.
Parita, I want to ask you something.
Sorry for this.
No, perfect. No problem. Not perfect, but no problem. So what I'm saying now, instead of doing this differentiation of differential of x, whatever, or differential of fx,
df by dx.
df by dx. Instead of that, now you've got the slope up till x. Now, then you can just get the slope up till 2x, for example, and then you can put 2x
See,
there.
this is only to tell you. It is not
Yeah.
that when I calculate this now, it just tell me how my curve will. It will be straight line. It will be a constant. It will be a curve or not.
Yeah.
Only that much I know. I don't know till what value. This is only to explain. I am telling you that till this value.
So what I'm saying is just
Suppose
Yeah.
Suppose I change. I differentiate my heat with my temperature with my heat.
Yes.
And somebody told me when I differentiate, you get a curve.
Yes.
But how will I know that this curve will be same even when I increase my heat to infinity? How will I know whether if I increase my heat to 1000, will it be the same curve? That nobody will tell you. It will just tell you that it will be a curve when you plot it.
But for that you have to just change the value of x, na?
Yeah. But in that equation you can change. So suppose this when you differentiate,
Yeah.
you get some equation x plus 2. Now if you want to know at 100 of heat,
Yes.
what is your answer?
Yeah.
So you keep x equals to 100 and you find it.
Correct.
But there are many functions in which you don't get as easy as this, which you can put 100 and find out the values for top.
Yes.
They're very complicated, extremely. X raised to 5, 10 like this.
Yes.
Then what you do?
Yeah.
And you want to find for x raised to infinity. You won't keep putting and finding, right?
Yes.
So better you will just differentiate. Suppose after differentiation I get 2, which is a constant line, which means what? Here
Yeah.
my for long term my curve will be constant. If I get some x square quantity, it means what? My curve will be like this, the function of x square.
Correct.
X square curve is like this. If I get x cube, my curve will be like this. X cube is like this. If I get something else, some linear equation x plus 2, I'll get a straight line.
Very fascinated by that, that x square is like this and x cube is like this.
Okay, so basically this is the meaning. So this is the differentiation of slope. This
But
is slope.
I just want to ask you, Parita, that even after the differentiation of differential of fx, even then you will get the value only up to a particular limit of x.
You will never get a value. You will just know. Here, when you do first differentiation, they will just tell you whether it's a curve, it's a straight line, or it's a constant line. Okay, first thing.
Yeah.
Now, whether this curve, constant line curve or whatever you got, will it remain same always? Will it change its nature? Will it become constant or will it again become curve? To know that, you differentiate this first
Yes.
again.
Yes.
It will never tell the value at what point you are getting the value. It will always talk in terms of generality.
Okay.
So first differentiation will tell you you are getting a curve or a constant.
But it won't tell you up to what value.
It won't tell that forever it will be like that. Will it keep changing? As in this example,
And you won't know till what
see,
point.
in this example,
Yes.
I told you that. See, if I take completely like this, I call it as a curve only, right? But see, you can see that only up to a particular point it is remaining curve. After that, it is becoming constant.
But that particular point is where that we will not come to know.
That will you never come to know unless and until you start plotting. But when you want to know quickly,
Yes.
what you do, you use the
General.
curve value, you will again differentiate it. Then you will come to know whether it remains constant or it changes its value.
And then when you differentiate 3 times,
then you will differentiate, then you will again come back. Okay, then the third time differentiation, I don't know. What
okay.
it is.
No, it means the same.
Generally,
Yeah, it
change
means the
of
same.
slope.
Yeah. No, it's probably the same. Maybe again it becomes a
Actually,
slope.
third time differentiation is very deep. Even I have never used it. Third time differentiation, unless and until we solve problems. But I
Fine.
don't know. I cannot
Fine,
visualize that.
we don't know. Yeah.
It's very deep. You don't need also for the test.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is that much.
Yeah, I understand.
Now,
Yeah.
this first exercise.
What's the time?
It's
I got it.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
So only 20 minutes you have 1 hour. Okay. Now what this curve says, the very first curve, it says
You're going to take till 120, no?
yeah, I started at 130.
130?
na?
130? Okay, thanks.
So you can extend to 2 also.
No,
Actually,
I
I'm
can't.
not
I'm sorry,
sure.
I can't. I don't have the money.
No, you pay me once.
No, that's not fair. We already agreed. Yeah.
This is the
Yeah.
2 lines. This curve is 2 lines. No? This is
Yeah.
the curve. ये बीच में कुछ नहीं है.
No.
When I plot, I only get this dark 2 lines. Now at point 0, this is a discontinuity, right?
Yeah.
Because I have to lift my pen and go here.
Yeah, that
and
is
go.
what they're talking about, the discontinuity, and which I didn't
So
understand.
this is my discontinuity. Whenever I have to lift my point to draw something, means it is discontinuity.
Yes.
I mean, I draw a circle
Okay.
and then I have to draw here again. Means what? I'm
What I
lifting my
really
pen,
like is, you're explaining everything in geometric terms on X and Y.
Okay, so this is my discontinuity. So if I have some curve like this, huh, there will be many very minute discontinuity there. You cannot see through your eyes. To know whether it is continuous everywhere or not continuous,
Yeah.
you use differentiability. This is the second use of differentiability. One was how the curve changes.
Yes.
Now whether to know whether the curve remains continuous everywhere or it breaks somewhere. You
How
cannot
can,
see.
how can it break when you're
It can
plotting
break.
heat
For
to temperature, for
example,
example?
when you plot the curve of mod x, it will break.
What is mode X?
Mod of x means if you put negative value or
Ah,
positive value, you always
It's
get
not positive value.
So when I keep positive values,
Determinant, no? It's also called determinant, no?
no,
Right?
no, no.
No?
It's
That's different.
modulus. Determinants also have the same sign, but
Okay.
determinants have more terms, not just one term.
Correct.
See, now
Oh,
if
I
I
didn't know that.
keep, now this is known as modulus.
Okay, determinants are more than one term, yeah?
Yeah, generally more than one term. It's whole in the form of a matrix, and then you calculate its determinants.
Yeah, now I get it.
Yeah. So now,
Yeah.
if you put all, so here it is your x. If you keep all the values which are positive, means on this side, I will
Yeah.
get all the positive values.
Yes.
So the same positive values will be this side, I get a straight line.
Hmm.
If I keep all the negative values which are on this side, again I'll get all the positive values, again I'll get this line. But what about 0? 0 is neither positive nor negative. At 0, I don't know what is the value. So I keep it. So actually my curve is like this. At 0, it has a break. Sorry, at 0 it is continuous,
Yes.
but it has a sharp point.
Yes. Sharp curve.
Sharp curve. And whenever there is a sharpness in a curve, at that particular point, here the point is 0, your function is not differentiable, because you cannot tell how your function will change. Whether it will, because for 0 you cannot tell whether it will be on this side. 0 is positive, you don't know. So you don't know whether it will be on this side or this side. So whenever you have a sharp point in curve, you will never know whether you will never able to differentiate it. And since you never able to differentiate it, you cannot tell how it changes. For example, when I keep my water and I keep the heat value as infinity. Huh? Have you ever kept your value of heat as infinity?
No way, the house will burn
So at
down.
infinity, your curve is discontinuous because you don't know its value. You don't know how it changes. You don't know because you can never read this value.
Right.
Not all the curves at infinity are not differentiable. I'm just telling you a daily life example. I cannot find a better example For example, you have 3 coins, 1, 3 and 5, and you have a box. You know, when you keep 1 you'll get an apple, when you keep 2 you get a orange, and when you give 5 you get a mango. But what if you keep,
I don't understand that. What you're selling?
I'm telling you what is discontinuity.
Yes, but you're selling something. Those are oranges and mangoes.
No,
I didn't understand. Yeah.
I'm just telling you, if you give me 1, I'll give you orange. If you give me 2, I'll give you mango. If you give me 5
what?
rupees, coin.
Ah,
Okay?
okay.
If you give me 5 rupees,
Ah.
I'll give you the some other fruit. But you don't know. And if you give me 0, I will give you 1 chocolate. Okay? If you okay.
Then
Now,
you just
but
keep
you
giving
don't
chocolates.
know. Okay, I have just talked about this 4 coins:
Yes.
0, 1, 2, and
There's
5.
no 0 coin.
I'm just telling you. This
This
is
I
like
give
there
you
is-
nothing basically.
But what if you give me 50 paisa coin? Do you know what I'll give you?
Minus means less than 0.
No. If I give 50 paisa, 0 and 1 के बीच में होता है ना 50
okay,
paisa.
right, yeah.
Do you know what I will give you?
No, I don't. Maybe one slap.
So at this point,
Yes.
your information is discontinuous because you know
The
0.
information is discontinuous. Yes.
Because you know that when you give 0 coin,
Yeah.
you'll get this. You don't know 50
The information
coin.
is definitely discontinuous. Yes.
Because you don't know what somebody asks. What about 50 coin? What about 25? Your
so
information is
differentiating
discontinuous.
the information.
So if information is discontinuous or if it has a sharp point,
Yeah. Sharp curve. or
you
whatever.
cannot find its nature. You don't know what I'll give you.
Yeah.
When you don't know how it change, you
Yeah.
don't know its differentiability. So whenever you have a discontinuity or a sharp point, you basically don't know what I'm going to give you,
Correct.
and that's why you cannot find its differentiability.
Okay, so whenever you can't find the differentiability, that's when you know that it is not continuous.
Not continuous, or it has a sharp point like this. Sharp
Okay.
point.
Okay.
Okay.
I
So
get it.
I made you understand like this. When you don't know differentiability,
Can
you
you just write that down? The second use of differentiability is. Should I write it?
fine.
I'll write it.
Just remember one thing.
1 minute. The first use of differentiability is fantastic. Yeah, you're fantastic. You know, the first use. I'm very lucky. First use of differentiability is to find out the curve.
How a function changes with respect to other. Just write heat and
One
temperature.
minute. How a function changes with respect to
Other variables. For example, temperature and heat are 2 functions. Temperature changes
with respect to the other function. How one function changes with respect to the other. Example:
temperature.
temperature is a function of heat,
Yeah.
and heat is not a function of temperature. Temperature is a function of heat, and heat is not a function of temperature. So you can't say how one function changes with respect to the other function. You have to say how one function changes with respect to the other quantity. Yes, respect to the other quantity. How heat is a function, but heat is not a function of temperature. Great. Okay. Yeah, that's the first use of differentiability. The second use of differentiability. The second use of differentiability is to find out if the if what is continuous.
Would you have that one?
The second use of differentiability is to find out if dash is continuous.
If any curve is continuous or any function, any function is generally on graph, it's a curve.
If the
Any
curve,
function is right in mathematical term, on graph it will call it as a curve.
if the curve of differentiability, no?
The curve of any function. See,
Okay.
function is this, what I write, but when I draw it on graph, I say it is a curve.
Correct.
So whether a function or a curve,
But the curve is representing
that function.
the curve is representing how that function changes with respect to the other quantity.
No. I'll tell you.
Okay, one second. How the
Function
the
or
curve
the
the curve
curve.
of any function is continuous or not? Yeah. 1 minute. I'll just tell you. Continuous. 1 minute. I'll just tell you what I my doubt actually.
I'll show you that
First
doubt.
let me tell you my doubt. You're not.
No, I got your doubt.
I know you get it before I tell it, but let me just tell it. Yeah. See, Now this is function of x, okay, which is y. Okay. Now this is x, which is the quantity, okay, which is probably heat. Huh? That's x-axis. So the curve represents how one changes with respect to the other. That means this is actually d y by dx. Okay. So the curve is not representing the function. The function is going like this, and the quantity is going like this. But the curve is representing the differentiation, right? Oh.
See, this is not
Okay.
this is not function fx line, and this is not x-axis line. This is y-axis and x-axis. This is the everything in mathematics. If I have
Okay, there are
function,
two dimensions.
two dimensions.
Yes.
On one dimension, y-axis I always take the dependent quantity. So here my fx is a dependent quantity.
It's a function.
Whenever I have an independent quantity, I take it on x-axis. So this is my independent quantity,
Yes.
and this is my dependent. Dependent is always on y, independent is always on x. Here my independent is x and my dependent is x. Okay, and here I put the numbers. So this is not my fx going like this. It is just to, now here whatever I plot, that will tell me how my fx will. Suppose I get this curve, it means what?
The curve
Let me
is not
complete.
the function. The curve is a differentiation.
No, it is a
No?
function. I'll tell you the second.
function you're plotting on this, na?
No, wait.
Huh.
This is my fx curve. It changed. I denote this curve. Whatever I keep the different values of fx in this fx, and I'll get this different value. Then I join to all the points, and I get a curve.
Yes.
Do you know how to plot a graph?
Yes.
You know, right?
Yes.
So you have this x.
Next time should I get a graph paper?
You know, na? Then
Yeah, like roughly, you know what we did in the 8th
See.
standard and all. Yeah.
So fx is my x plus 2, right?
Yeah.
So I'll keep my x value 1, I'll get what? 3. I get my x value 2, I get what? 4. So I have 2 points. When I keep x as 1, here 1, I get value of 3. So this is my 1 point. Okay? When I keep my x value 2, I get 4. So this is my 4. So this is my second point.
So, yeah. So all the points are on, the points are on this you're saying.
So okay, so this is my, don't forget about this. So this is my plotting. So this is my fx. Okay?
Right.
It tells me what, when I keep my value of x, if I get a straight line, my fx will also increase with the x in a straight line.
So then what is f dash x?
This you know when you do
Yeah.
plotting.
Correct. No, I understand.
Suppose I don't do plotting. Suppose I have
No,
x
do
raised
plotting.
to 10 plus x raised to 50. Now plot this. You won't be able to do this. Will be a 10, 15, add,
very, very
it's
difficult.
Very difficult. This is a hill. Now I want to know the curve. But I cannot plot at that time and do differentiation. Got the difference?
Yes.
At both time, here also, then this is what curve only, na? As I said.
Haan.
Here I do by plotting, here I do by Mummy kachro. Here I do by
differentiation.
so ultimately again I will get a straight line only, whatever it is.
Haan.
Whatever is the curve of this.
Yeah.
So now this is actually my fx.
Haan.
My fx only.
Yes.
Why I call it as my df by dx? Because it tells me at what angle it is. df by dx is always an angle.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that.
It's always an angle. If my df by dx is some higher value, I will get a higher angle. My line will be not this. My line will be this. Again, if I want some higher angle, it may be this.
I didn't
Because
know df by
you know,
I
on a
didn't know
graph, I can put many lines. But which line?
f dash x is an angle.
F dash x is an angle. F dash x. Only
F
the
dash,
first thing,
I'm talking of F
not
dash.
double x. Only first x.
And what about f double dash x?
It's not an angle. It tells you how that angle changes when you go further with x.
Correct. But that which
So,
will also be.
Listen to
I
things. Very
understand.
important.
Yeah.
This thing, this is my x-axis and this is my line.
Yes.
This is my line, this is my line, this is my line. But which line? That tells you df by dx. Because you need to know angle also, no?
Yes.
Hello?
Amazing, amazing.
Sorry.
No. Let me write that. That
I have not told you many details because
But
of
what
less
you
of
told
time.
me is so great.
No, but you'll get confused. Just
No,
listen to
I'm
me
not
once
confused.
before
Let me just
writing
write.
anything.
Let me write fx is
No,
an angle.
There's two things. First, you listen to me.
Fx is
There's-
an angle.
For that, you just basically need to know one
No,
thing.
f dash
Whenever you
x is an
plot
angle.
in 2 dimensions,
F dash x is an angle.
whenever you plot in 2 dimensions, any function you need to know 2 values. One is at what angle that curve will be and how that curve will be. Once I tell you it's a straight line, I tell you it's a straight line. But where to draw that straight line? Here, 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 here. So that whether it is like this straight line, like that, like this. This will tell me the angle. I say 90-degree straight line, then I have to plot like this. If I have 45, it is like this.
Correct.
So I need 2 things: whether it is a straight line or a curve, and what angle. The angle is my dm by dx. And when I start plotting with the points, it tells me what is the shape, curve or straight line. But generally, people now don't waste time in plotting. They just need to know the angle, because angle solves many problems. They don't need to know whether it's a curve or a straight line. So because of this basic reason, I do differentiation. Because if I I need 2 things. I need to know curve and I need to know the angle value. When I plot, I automatically know the curve. And if I take my protector and keep, I will measure the angle also. But suppose you are very busy, you cannot plot it and see with the angle. At that time, you only use one thing, you just differentiate, you get the angle. But differentiation will not tell you the
Curve.
no, differential will tell you the angle, but it will always also tell you the curve. Why? Because it gives you some equation. It gives you some, the first derivative gives you some equation. It will tell whether it's a curve or not. And when you derivate it second time, that will give you angle, not the first. I made a mistake. I told you the first angle, first differential will give you angle.
Yeah.
So my first differentiation will give me what? The nature of the curve, line or a curve, the nature of the function. Are you understanding or are you confused?
I'm not confused. What I'm saying is no, fx itself no, without. Oh no. I'm not asking the
I just
question.
want to tell you
No. First I want to ask you the
It's
question.
seriously so much
Yes,
time,
but I
that's
want to
why.
ask you this question. Otherwise, it's no use going to the next step.
Alright.
I don't mind even if this takes half an hour, please.
Okay.
Even if I understand one thing properly, I'm very happy.
Alright. And
Yeah.
you need to complete
No.
syllabus.
Forget about the completion. I can take 2 years also. What I'm saying now.
Okay. Then we can go slow.
I need to know that properly,
Okay.
Okay. What I want to know now, that fx now, without differentiating, just when you plot fx, yeah,